Hello my dear students, hope you are very well, and I'm here again with another part of grammar, English grammar, that is just we'll let you know later. First of all, a very good welcome to you, and just I hope you are very well at home, of course, and just you study, because after this pandemic your college, your classes will be open very soon, and hopefully yes, we will have some normal classes again. So it's me again, and just this is an English grammar class, and me, Mukul Bishash, Assistant Professor of English, Cambridge College, Dhaka. Okay, and today's topic is very simple: modifiers. Why I say very simple? Because in the previous class, just I told you about modifier and modification, what is a modifier and the uses of modifiers. Okay, we use it to give some extra information about something. Okay, so you will just have a recap today about pre-modification, and today we will just learn about post-modification. Are you ready? If you are ready, we can start. This is the definition of, the simplest definition. Look at the apple and just use the, I use a huge modifier written here, and I wrote a word, a clause, or a phrase used to describe something is called a modifier. For example, or just we can look at this nice example. Look at the nice books. Just a very, you can say a very fresh apple. So fresh is a modifier. You know it very well by now. And just I told you also to read the book after the class, so that you can learn. You can very nicely, you can very easily learn what we have done here. So a quick glance of it. What is a modifier? Here you can just have some photo, pick some pics. You can take some screenshots, okay, or just you can see it later. It is all about in details what is a modification or modifier. Modifier is used to clarify, explain, describe these things, or delimit the meaning of the sentence. And descriptive words are usually we just deal with this, and then next, see what here. The first step is to identifying the modifiers, is to read the sentence and look for the descriptive words. In a sentence, say for example, I'm writing very well. In this sentence, we'll find out the descriptive words, right? Okay, so and just we also learned that an adjective or an adverb can be modifiers. Okay, let's go forward. Adjective answers three questions: how many, which one, and what kind of. These three. And adverb, examples. There are some examples here. Go for these examples. She's a good tennis player. Good here. This is an easy exercise. Easy. And she gave the swing a gentle push, or jumping into a gap. These are all modifiers. And adverb answers the question. Adverb modifies a verb or an adjective or another adverb. Okay, just and it answers the questions also: when, where, how, why, and to what extent. Okay. Now, today's lesson, post modifiers. In the previous class, we have learned pre-modifiers. If you have gone through the book, I'm sure you are an expert. Okay, so let's start. So post modifiers. Who they are? They're adverbs, infinite, adjectives, participles, appositive, quantifiers, prepositional phrase, relative clause, and intensifier. Simple, very simple. Let's start one by one. Okay. appositive. Appositive as post modifier, okay. But before that, we start from the very beginning here. Present participle as pre-post modifier. Present participle, we said it earlier. Present tense, the main form of the verbs, and ing. That is called present participle. So, the boy, look at, just keep in mind, we are studying post modifiers. So, the boy standing at the door. Which boy? So, let's say there are many boys, but the one boy is standing at the door. So, we can say, the boy standing at the door is known to me. Actually, the main sentence is, the boy is known to me. Which boy? The boy standing at the door. Standing. Okay? Or, he found the girl reading a book. He found the girl, he saw the girl reading a book, singing a song, painting a picture, this sort of thing. Okay? So, this is present participle. Next, obviously past participle past participle phrase as post modifier. That means not only the word, something else extra with it. A, the machine made in a local factory is working well. Say you bought something and just it is working very well and it is locally made. Say made in Bangladesh. We are proud of it. So we can say the machine made. The past participle form of the verb used as adjective or post modifier here. So past participle phrase. So made in a local factory. Made in a local factory is working very well, right? Or the book published in 1990. The book published. Look at here. Published. The word it's B3 or the past participle form of the verb published, and it is used as adjective. Okay, very good. You are. The book published in 1990 has been revised. Okay. Don't hurry. Just think about it. Look at the sentences and try to understand what is what. What we are trying to. Okay, present participle, past participle. Now, prepositional phrase. You know very well preposition. It is one of your topic in grammar. We'll learn about it also, and maybe you have learned it from schools. Okay, prepositional phrase, a new kind of phrase. So, let's see the example. The boy is very poor. The main sentence. Which boy? The boy in the preposition torn clothes. The boy in torn clothes is very poor. Okay? The boy in jeans or the boy in suit is very rich. You can easily just turn on, you can change the meaning or the formation of the sentence. B. The food in the plate is very fresh. Actually, the food is very fresh. Which food? In the plate. In the plate. Okay? This is prepositional phrase. Past participle, prepositional, and now we will go for it was here. This was prepositional phrase, and now we'll go for the next one. Appositive as post modifier. Appositive. So What is appositive? Appositive is something, some extra information, and is written in a different style. The subject or the object of a sentence can be appositive, can be used for appositive with some new or extra information. The writing style is very unique. Just see, look at this example. We invited Mr. Islam, then you should put a comma. Why? To give some extra information. We invited Mr. Islam. Mr. Islam. Which Mr. Islam? A great physician of Bangladesh. A great physician of Bangladesh. Okay? So this is appositive of Mr. Islam. We are giving some extra information. Or B, Mr. Ahmed, the subject, Mr. Ahmed, the principal of the college. Say, many, 2, 3 or 4 Mr. Ahmed, okay? But we are talking about this Mr. Ahmed who is the principal, so we can say Mr. Ahmed, the principal of the college, is a good administrator, okay? This is appositive, and in your book you will find one very good chapter on appositive. Appositive, it's a new idea, new item for you, a grammatical item, and very interesting also. Okay, it was this. So, appositive as post modifier. Now, we learn about prepositional phrase. It was done. Now, appositive, and this one is the last one. Not last one, actually. Now, adjective as post modifier. Adjective. I did not find anything wrong in the papers. I did not find anything in the paper. I did not find anything in the paper. This is the whole thing. Now, we should use one adjective to post modify the noun. So, the noun is paper. So, we can use wrong, the word wrong. So, I did not find anything wrong in the paper. Wrong is an adjective, okay? Or there is something abnormal in his behavior. Behavior is noun, so we are using abnormal, the word abnormal. Abnormal behavior. Okay, so read it again. I am reading it again. There is something wrong in his behavior. Okay, this is adjective as post modifier. Next one is relative pronoun, relative clause as post modifier. Relative clause. You know, there are some words which we use as connectors in sentences. These are who, what, where, which, when, why, how, etc., etc., etc. So let us read some examples of relative clause as post modifiers. First one, the boy is poor. The boy is poor. Which boy? The boy who lost his pen. Who is a connector or relative pronoun actually. So we just used a whole thing. I mean a whole clause, that is the boy who lost his pen is poor, right? Or B, I bought a pen which is black. I bought a pen. What kind of pen? I bought a pen which is black, which is white, like this. These are the clause and we call it relative clause. Okay, it's very simple. You can make any kind of sentences like this. Okay, this is very simple. And adverb as pre-modifier, adverb as post modifier. I'm sorry, I was studying pre-modifier actually. Okay, the questions below are to be answered. In your question paper, you just normally see this sort of questions. So this is what the direction is. The questions below are to be answered. Then you will get some answers. But here below is a post modifier of the word questions, and it is an adverb. Or the second one, the man behind me. The man behind is my brother. The man in front is my father. The man in the front is our teacher. Like this. Got it? Okay. I think you do, because you are very good. Okay. So, post modifiers, we have gone through these. So what we learn about it? These are the things what we learn. We learned about modifiers, pre-modifiers, and post modifiers. Then we know about the different kinds of modifiers, different kinds, right? And then we got a very clear idea, and now I think we are confident we can use it. And about the proper use of modifiers, and why you are learning this? We are learning this because we are having this in the questions in the exams, and we have to get correct answers so that we can get good numbers and good scores. And as well as we have to learn English very well, and this topic obviously, because I told you it's a very new topic. And I think before thanking you, I should say you something. That is, I have taken 2 classes, pre-modifier and post-modifier. And now what you will do, you will just now take a short break and then open the book. Keep in mind that you have what you have learned here. Now just you will read the whole thing and try to guess, try to match what you have learned in my class and what is written in your book. Then try to do some exercise, some from pre-modifiers, some from post-modifiers. Try yourself. I think you'll do better. I believe that you can do far more better than before. Okay? So let me know how you're doing. And so long, and thank you very much. Until the next class. Thank you.